Hello again, another model railway news update to keep you up to date on new stuff over the last week or so. But I say last week or so, it was only a few days since I did the last update and there's been even more announcements. It's quite a busy time and some really interesting stuff is coming out. So in this video I'll get you up to date on what's just been announced, and it's from a range of different suppliers and different scales as well. Before I begin, I always say that this is a totally unbiased news update. I don't have any affiliate links, and I'm not sponsored by any manufacturer or supplier to do this video. I'm just a model railway fan, just like you, interested in what's coming out from the different manufacturers. So remember to shop around for the best price as well, and with that we'll get into what's been announced. So it's that time of year when Märklin announced their new club models for both the Märklin Collectors Club and also for TRIX, if you like two rail models. So being offered for 2025 is this, the E95 series electric locomotive. It's a massive articulated double loco, and this is an all-new model in the range. It's a loco from the 1920s and 30s era, predominantly used on heavy freight trains, with that mostly being coal loads. There were 6 of these mighty machines built by the Reichsbahn after World War I, and they ran on through even to the 1970s. Some of the features on this all-new model from Märklin include a highly detailed metal construction throughout with a multitude of additional detailed parts. Each half of the locomotive has a high-performance drive with flywheels and 2 drive wheel sets, and yet there's still a clear view inside the model through the engine room windows to details inside, and there's a full driver's cab detail as well. Under DCC control you can raise and lower the pantographs, and it comes with an MFX Plus digital decoder which offers extensive light and sound functions, and it comes with a stay alive as well. A quite incredible model that continues Märklin's tradition of making what I would say are the best model railway locomotives in the world. This is only being offered to club members, and it comes in either Märklin or TRIX versions. Also released to match with the E95, and again only available to club members, are some new coal wagons. Again brand new to the range, these are the large capacity self-unloading wagons. They differ from similar models in that they have the distinctive rivet rows that this type of coal wagon had. Also, these models come with separately attached signal supports and real coal loads. They come in a block train set of 10 different numbered wagons. And to finish off your train, Märklin have released this as well. This is a 2-axle freight train baggage car type PWG PR14 of the German Reichsbahn. It differs to previous models by having the prototypical roof extension and also its continuous running boards, making this model true to the baggage car in its operating condition at the end of the 1920s. Again, only for club members. So these 3 things together mean you can create an authentic train to recreate the E95's impressive abilities and have a really impressive model on your railway. If you're in Märklin's Z-Scale Club, then you're also being offered a new model in 2025. This is the Deutsche Bahn AG Class 628.2 diesel railcar, and it comes with the Class 928.2 cab control car, as it would have looked in Era 5. Again, this is an all-new tooling model and features a motor with a bell-shaped armature with a stay-alive capacitor. The chassis is made of metal-impregnated plastic, and the model comes with interior details and interior lighting, as well as directional marker lights. Quite incredible for Z-Scale, and a very impressive model. Now N-Scale also has a club model for 2025 under the Mini TRIX branding, and we're being offered this, the Class 01 steam locomotive with the Type T30 tender. So this is not a new model of the locomotive as such, although it is a very impressive one with metal chassis and body. The digital features include sound as well as firebox flickering, driver's cab lighting and engine lighting, and also 3 light directional lighting as well. Here the model is matched with the shorter T30 tender, which is an all-new model in the range and does include the motor and drive. So some great models for 2025, and just a reminder too that the Märklin and TRIX calendar for 2025 is also available now, and not just to club members, anyone can buy it. Priced in Germany with an RRP of €19.99, it makes a great Christmas gift idea, just saying. So let's move on now to Tillig, who are undoubtedly the world's leader in TT scale models. And yes, these will work on Hornby TT120 track. The first one is a locomotive. It's the classic Deutsche Bahn V200.0. This one is number 042. It hails from Era 3 in the maroon and the dark grey. As with all Tillig models, it comes with the usual kind of features, which includes a 12-pin Plux12 DCC socket and directional lights as standard. I don't know of a Tillig dealer here in the UK, so you're probably going to have to buy this in Europe and ship it over to the UK if you want to buy one of these. The RRP in Germany anyway has been set at €217.40. For the next model, we only have a photo of the real one. We don't actually have a model photo just yet, but I'll keep you updated if you subscribe, and when I find out, I'll release a video about it. But what we have here is, again, the Deutsche Bahn AG Class 193, and this one is numbered 366-2 with the unusual I Am Unique livery on the side of it. This electric locomotive has actually been released before, so this is just a new livery, but quite a bright, colourful one, that's for sure. Interestingly, this comes only with an 8-pin NEM 662 decoder socket, but it does have directional lights, and you can also optionally operate this from overhead electrics if that's your setup. It is going to be a limited edition model, only available for a short time, and it's priced at €240.80 RRP in Germany. And another limited edition locomotive is this one. It's the Polish PKP Class 370. This one number 006 and representing 20 years of PKP Intercity. It's back to having a 12-pin Plux12 DCC socket, and it has directional lights as well. Only available for a short time, and its price is coming in at €245.60 RRP. Now this is a pretty cool locomotive. It's the Works Locomotive 4 of the Max Bogle company. It's a lovely bright colour, this one, and it's got an interesting wheel arrangement as well. It's back to having an 8-pin DCC socket, but it does have directional lights on this, and it comes in with an RRP of €219.80. Quite a few interesting wagons have been released as well. The first is this twin pack of type TDG RRS swing roof hopper wagons in this Railco Spendica Agro livery. It's got an interesting, cool looking colour, this one, and this twin pack is coming in at €94.90. Another twin pack is being offered in the form of the Deutsche Reichsbahn container wagon. This is a type LGKKS, and it is fitted with 2 containers, and you get 2 in this pack as well. It is a wagon that's been out before, so these are just different liveries on this, but it is coming in at €63.90. Now, open wagons are always popular. This one is a Deutsche Bahn wagon type ES040 from Era 4. There are some other liveries coming up, but if this basic brown DB colour appeals to you, then you can get it for €30.50. And very similar, but just slightly different colour, this one is a GY-SEV open freight wagon. It's a type KY040 variant. This one is also priced at €30.50. I really like the colour scheme on this one. It's the SBB cargo version. This time it's a Type X from Era 5. A limited edition model, so you're going to have to be quick if you fancy this. I think it's certainly the best out of the 3 here, and it's coming in at a price of €30.50 as well. Grab that one while you can. So a much bigger vehicle now. It's this bogie hopper wagon. It's a swing roof one again, but it's a Type TADS 958 version from the Deutsche Bahn AG. This one comes in at €62.20. And now we've got a couple of different variations on this sliding roof wagon. The first one is a Czech Republic CSD Type TCS in the brown with a silver roof, representing a wagon from Era 4. This one comes in at €46.60. And you can get the same wagon, but in a slightly darker brown colour. It's the SNCF French version of it, and there it's designated as a Type ITTO, again from Era 4, and it's the same price at €46.60. And if you can't get enough brown wagons, you can get this version. It's slightly different colour again. This time it's an Austrian OBB version, and it's a Type TMS from Era 4 again, and it's the same price, unsurprisingly, €46.60. So now we come to coaches, and it's another limited edition pack here. 2 carriages in this one. It's the D118 Leipzig to Cologne Special Limited Edition pack from Era 3. 2 very distinctive coaches which have been out before, but you get the destination boards for this particular line fitted to these models, and it comes in at a price of €109.90. We've got a couple of 4-wheeled carriages now. The first one is the first class passenger carriage. This is a Type AI, classic design of German carriage, this one. This is priced at €41.30. And you can also get it as a second class Type BI version. Very, very similar, with just some slight differences, but it's still the same price at €41.30. And with the covered veranda, you also get the Type BI as a second class version like this, and it's also coming in at the same price of €41.30. Much more modern now, we come to Era 6. It's the PKP Intercity second class passenger carriage. This is a Type B11 MNOUZ. Now this is a coach that Tillig have produced before, and here we have a different type of running number on it, so you can run more than one of them together. It comes in at 6280. Quite a bit older now, it's Era 2, and we have the DRG second stroke third class passenger carriage. This is a Type BC4U-39 coach in the great green colour with the lines on it. This one is coming in at 6520. Now, as well as rolling stock, Tillig also actually make a few road vehicles as well, and they've added to the range with this. It's an H3A truck with the high-sided flatbed and a tarpaulin over the top of it. I wouldn't say the road models are absolutely fantastic, but it's certainly quite an interesting truck, and it can be yours for €23.80. Now, as well as doing TT stuff, Tillig actually also do HO stuff as well, and they've just announced that they're producing this, the PKP Intercity dining car from Poland. It's the Type WRDMU from Era 5. This has got updated logos on it and it looks really cool as well, and it's priced at €68.81. That's a very strange price. I don't know where they get some of these prices from. The next one is a tanker wagon. This is a Type ZAS with a Unipetrol Doprava SRO livery on it from Era 6. This is quite a good looking tanker, and this livery, although it's quite plain, it's nicely applied and it's got a lot of decoration on it. It comes in at €62.80. And finally, for the HO wagons, we've got this, a Deutsche Bahn AG double flat wagon. So these are Type SDGG MRS 744, and they have that central bogie, so they run as pairs. And they're fitted here with 4 20-foot containers. This whole set can be yours for $129.90. So we've got some Oxford diecast updates to go through as well. The first one is this Dennis Eagle refuse truck. They've decided to produce this plain white one, and it's coming in at $31.95. Now, strangely enough, Oxford diecast also produce some railway wagons as well, although I think these are actually made out of plastic and they're probably old Hornby stock. But this is the car flat motor rail, and it's in the Weathered in Wales edition, so this is in collaboration with TRS Trains and DH Local Works, where they take a model and give it a custom weather job on it. I think this has really improved the looks of this wagon, and it would look really good as well with some weathered cars on it too. If you fancy this, then it's coming in at $35.95. Now, it wouldn't be a Model Railway News update without some Herpa stuff, because they seem to produce so much stuff. I'm always going on about them, and they have released even more stuff before the end of this year. So we're going to go through what they've just announced. The first ones are their mini kits, and I've talked about these before. These are good value for money little kits that you can make yourself, and they're adding to the range with the Puch G-Class from 1989. This is actually the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, really, just cut down into a Jeep looking thing, and in this mini kit you get two, a red one and a white one. Both of these come in at £14 or thereabouts. We're also being offered the Mercedes-Benz S-Class W126. Now, these have been out before, it's just a new colour variation here in the deep green and the ivory colour, and this twin pack is coming in at around about £14. Another mini kit that's been out already, but just another colour here, it's the MAN TGS Skip Lorry. This time it's coming in red, previously it was in white, and this is priced around £22. If you're not interested in the mini kits, you can buy them already pre-assembled, and Herpa have just released a new version of the Audi TT. So this is now being available in this Vegas yellow with the black wheels. This comes in around about £19. And you can also get it in this blue crystal effect for the same price. I think that's actually a bit smarter in the blue there. So commercial vehicles now, and it's the Scania again. They've produced this model with loads of different combinations of trailers and decorations. This time you're getting the CS20 HD with the bulk silo semi-trailer in the Talc livery, and this comes in around about £45. And we're also being offered the MAN TGS TM with the rubble container semi-trailer in the grey colour. Now, this was just released recently in orange colour, so this is just a different colour variation, but I do like the wasp stripes on the front bumper there. This one can be yours for around £35. And they do have a very popular range of emergency vehicles from Herpa, and they're adding to that range with this. It's the VW ID Buzz, and this is in the Fire Brigade livery. Quite an interesting livery on this one, and it's priced around £24. And very similar, they're also offering it in the Traffic Police livery. I think this is maybe just being made up, but I might be wrong in that. But it's priced more at £27, I guess because it's a more difficult livery to apply. Now we also have a Scania crew cab fire engine. This is the Koblenz Fire Brigade livery, and this one's coming in at around £38. And finally from Herpa this time around, it's the MAN TGS again. It's the RW2 rescue vehicle in the fire brigade livery. I think this might just actually be a made up livery, and this model is available in many different liveries as well. Anyway, it's priced around £36. And that's it for this edition. I can barely keep up with all the new models that are coming out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure there'll be lots more to come, so be sure to subscribe for more updates like this, and I'll see you on the next one.